There we go. I forgot I'm muted. He is rocking a 1.5 inch. And okay, let's not be that generous. He's rocking a 1 inch power sword. It's average. It's average. I have something to probably give him. The thing is, though, I would love to keep the Exterminatus for the Kit Bash, but I just don't think that's going to happen. The only other thing I could do, if I can find it, is... Where the fuck is it? I could give him this. I could give him the Xenoblade. But I can't give him the arm. That's the biggest problem. Fuck, bro. It's not about the size, it's about how you stab people with it. That works too well in two different ways. Holy shit. So, I was kind of dicking around before stream, and I might already have the way to kit bash him. So, howdy, David. So what I did was I had a push fit intercessor, and it sets up like this. So what I did was, obviously, I ripped this piece off here. I should have did it on camera. I'm going to have to explain it for the fucking kit bash video eventually. And I tried to keep this side pauldron on. Now, or side little piece on. Now, you'll notice he doesn't have those because he's not Primarisified. So I kept the other side. I snipped it off as carefully as I could. So my plan is to basically do a torso swap. Now, if you look, they're goddamn about the same size. The only thing is bro's belt line is going to be a little bit lower. His chest and up is going to be just a touch shorter. But I'm going to have to use the same arms and the same power pack and everything. I'll have to. So basically, I'm just giving this man longer legs. And all I'd have to do to make this all happen is cut this leg off around there. Let me keep this stuff separate. I gotta keep it intact. And I'll probably have to, like, put this together and then saw this man in half. I sawed this man in half! Just use the head and weapon? Nah, brother. Nothing's replacing this chest. I've done it before. I've done it before with the pre-Primaris chest, and I'll go grab it. I did it before, like, very early on. It was one of my first kit bashes. Because the old upgrade sprue for the Ultramarines were not Primarisified. And I did not know that. So I've already kind of done this. He looks a little funky, but it's not terrible. Don't mind the paint job. This was forever ago. This was almost 2 years ago. Also, I have no idea why he has this there. Yeah, paint job's terrible. You're gonna believe what I did today? You bought more Warhammer. That's what you did today. But basically, I'm gonna say there is a gigantic difference in leg height. Yeah, There's a little bit of a difference in like height. It's kind of surprising. It's not very huge. It's not crazy different. I would really love to keep this iconography and transfer it over somehow, but I don't think that's going to happen. You actually finished a squad. A squad of what? But while I think and dream of a way to finish that next week, let's go ahead and build this man. Because we're going to have an OG version. And then, dude, I'm going to have to, like, add Xenos hater stuff or something. Because, dude, this chest piece and this neck guard are way too entire. I can't talk. Are way too iconic. As it's more into melting infantry army, like custodes. You changed your you changed your orcs up. Understand? I forgot. Damn it. But we will probably paint these both back to back. Whoo! That was almost my finger. Because I wanted to integrate the cape, and I have to integrate the power pack as well. Because I want him to keep his like old style power pack. I've already checked. I'll show you. There is a slight power pack difference, but you're not going to be able to tell it. It was either that, or else I fucking find a Promethean tank, which is, I do have some, cut one of those out, mold it into a power pack, and then do the line. Which, that was really fucking not great. Oh, I expect this man to go to Legends, but, oh my god! You just reminded me. I thought of a great idea. So I was doing hay work today, and that usually means sitting on a tractor and being bored. So I thought of a great meme. One, I'll have to grab the Tactical Marine Squad. I'm probably going to do the Tactical Marine Sergeant, and I'm going to have to figure out how to do like the voice of Space Marines. And it's just going to be it's just going to be him going, by the Emperor, I don't feel so good. And then he's going to fade away. he's going to fade away like Tom Holland in Endgame. Oh my god, I finally realized that's a Primaris. It's not a Primaris helmet. It's a helmet of something else, but still. I just now realized that. That's an actual World Eater helmet, possibly. It's going good, Nelson. Nah, the Echo definitely, I gotta figure out how to do it right. And I'm not using voice mod. Oh, also, why was there 14 concurrent viewers for a second there? That was strange. How does the stream have 66 views? How does it have 71 views already? What the fuck's happening? Anyways. So yeah, I'll Primarisify him using these legs. I will have to figure out how to do some like Deathwatch iconography on the legs. Yeah, Riptile speeder models. Oh, I have to photo scan some stuff and try to get it into TTS for this weekend. As of right now, we have a game this weekend, unless it gets canceled, which could totally happen. It's depending on the other player. Now, Deathwatch don't have Blade Guard vets in there, as you know. Don't worry, I got my Blade Guard vets from home, And my Blade Guard vets from home are fucking dope. And obviously, it already has the captain. It doesn't have pyroblasters. It doesn't have a couple other things. So I will be photo scanning my own shit in tomorrow and later today, and try to like throw it up in there for third. Oh my god! You know what I realized? If they get rid of Deathwatch veterans, they got to remake the kit. They got to remake the kit, or they have to make the Dominus kill team Deathwatch veterans, and they have to give them like the proper upgrade treatment, or like I'm trying to think. They have to make it so it's so you can build out like Deathwatch veterans. Or they're gonna make it so Deathwatch veterans are just the kill team, and you can play it or build it however the fuck you want. But yeah, no, I'm kind of hopeful more than I am. Nope, they already said they're not getting rid of the Deathwatch. Maybe they're gonna get rid of Necrons. This is going to be the second non-Primaris model we've ever painted. And next week we're going to have a whole lot more. Oh, that's right. Bro's like mid-run stance. I kind of don't like that. It's named after a fish and fish-adjacent stuff. That's the reason why they get called fish people, even though they're technically like bovines. I should not have put glue on that. There's that. Twin Lance dropped 6 months ago and they're already 70 points more expensive. Yeah, they know Gun Fu. What the fuck do you expect? They're actually good melee models. Tau can't have that. No, absolutely not. Tau can't have good melee models. Absolutely not. You get Commander Farsight and that's it. Okay. Ha! Let's not cut that off. I still want to do a Fallen Farsight mini. Or he's fallen to corn. Didn't check them out for dropping them for 600 because they're cool, dope, overpowered units. So that means that they get the tax of they're really good, so that means people have to pay more. Also, bro has a full ass robo arm. What's the plan for this captain? Leg swap. Pretty much it's just a leg swap, because I want to keep the upper body, pretty much. So, but he's not... The second captain's not going to be here, so he is going to be just a normal man. That, and I don't know how the fuck I would redo his power pack and his gut and get everything squared up like this. So yeah, bro has robo arm and a proper like thing. Bro only has a 1-inch sword. Bro has a micro sword. Yeah, pretty much, because, like, the front half of his body is just barely attached to a leg, and the back half of his body is mostly cape. So what I could do is cut right around here, get that leg off, try to save these grenades, and just glue the legs onto him. That's kind of the plan. Definitely the plan. Just because I want to keep the upper body. The upper body looks cool. It's Space Marine specific. The pauldron should be fine. It is also Space Marine. It's Death Watch specific. I don't know what chapter he's supposed to be. It's just a regular skull. You can't even see it there. Hold on. I'll pull him up. Finally finished with it. Let's read tomorrow's. It's time for your limited edition Rend World. Brother, they took away your guy. They took away your one and only guy. Hold on a second. Oh. 40k, Space Marines, Death Watch. We'll switch it over. See, I love how they also show, like, these really cool guys that you can absolutely buy. This was part of the old Combat Patrol. This was part of the old Combat Patrol. That's the old Death Watch Terminator guy that you can't even get anymore. This is part of the kill team. This is just a regular Space Marine with an upgrade sprue. So is he. So, I'm going to say this man is too. So, like, they know that they're like, hey, guess what? You got to, like, use your shit. But, here, I'll show you his chapter symbol. And he's getting a helmeted head for Primarisifying him. So he's just got, like, regular white, which kind of... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. So I thought these to the side, I thought these were S's. I was like, who the fuck makes an S like this? Okay, so it's an eye, skull eye. Is the Artemis thing in his pauldron? It is. It is. That's awesome. They fucked up the paint job. The eye's a little fucky. But yeah, so basically it'll be cut this leg off, cut this leg off, and then it'll be simply body swap, do a head swap, because I don't like this man's head. Fuck, I just realized I could paint something like that. Also, I do kind of like the like neck collar. I know that's Death Watch specific. He won't be that bad to paint. Did I fuck up? I did not fuck up. I did not fuck up. I was gonna say, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna paint his cape. Especially if it's glued together, but it's not glued together. Not anymore. I was kind of concerned there. Yeah, but that fucking... Dude, they made him a captain. That's like a slap in the face, bro. They made him a captain. Okay, so... we'll be able to glue that all together afterwards. Okay. We will paint this man with this Primaris version some other day. Let me put him in a box. It's going good for one from the past. Actually, he's going to go in the Death Watch box. And then his upgraded self will be here later. Ooh, Knuckle Pops. Oh, this also needs to go in there because this is how I'm upgrading him. I don't need that power pack. Terrain piece right here. Slice this bitch in half at an angle, and it's a perfect terrain piece. They look good, man. They look good. Actually, I'll prove my point. So, I have an extra power pack. I need to slice it at an angle. I'm taking this off screen to do it. So there you go. You can have a little piece of a power pack. All you got to do is shape it a little bit. So that it sticks up out of the ground properly. Look at your army painter. John Blanche paint set. Nice. I got some more army painter stuff on the way as I continue to just scrap this for parts. I have... I'm trying to think. I have a yellow on the way. I have Army Painter Speed Paint Yellow. Maize Yellow. It's going to be a really, really fun time using that because I plan on using that for a specific paint job that was promised a while ago. And it's supposed to be a timed paint job. But I think I'm going to be able to get it within an hour. I have somewhere around here, I have a Crimson Fist that needs to be painted. I do not know where he's at. But I know he's here somewhere, and when I find him, we'll get him set up to paint. And I bought yellow specifically for that. Okay, this is where I need to be careful because I am going to fucking slice my finger open. Did I say Crimson Fist? I meant Imperial Fist. That was part of the one-offs. Same thing. Same thing, basically. And then, there you go. 3 terrain pieces out of an old power pack. See, sometimes that shit is useful. Will I ever use those terrain pieces? Fuck it. Yeah, I will actually. I got World Eaters to base. I also got some new wet palettes and stuff on the way. Not like a whole new wet palette, but like the sponges and everything. I think I know why we're almost at we're almost at 200 views in 6 minutes, or in 6 minutes, in 20 minutes. I think that is due to YouTube's new system that they did, which is fine. That's cool with me. It counts like if you click on a video and it starts playing, it counts it as a view now. Don't ask me why. I really love when my headset's about to die while I'm streaming. It's not aggravating at all. Let me switch this over. Yeah, they're definitely better than the Imperial Piss Marines. There we go. All right, now to do something we didn't say we were gonna do. We're gonna finish this World Eater today. Then I have to photo scan some Blade Guard vets, some Hell Blasters. I have to re-photo scan my Judiciar, and we'll see where we get from there. Because, oh my fucking god, I regret not... I regret it. I regret it. Howdy, Dr. Goggles. How you doing? Okay, so, where were we on this, man? Let's start painting the black. I also need something to wipe my brush on, because my leg, because I'm wearing shorts, is not fantastic. The Hawaiian shirt will be here in 6 days. So the Rhino shirt will be here. The one with the little model in the bottom right hand corner all over it. And the speed paint should be here tomorrow, actually. Which is very surprising. They like overnighted it. Although it was like $12 for shipping. So I was like, why the fuck is this so expensive? And then as soon as they shipped it, they'll be like, it'll be here tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, fantastic. Okay, I will need one other color that I don't have. Grab a logo of 10 separate chapter called Angels of Blang. And then the whole squad out called the A-Team Angel. Well, that printer's probably not happening until we get to harvest time. Because that's when I'm going to have the extra scratch to get one. I will say, I had a good enough paycheck this week to get plenty of Warhammer shit for next week. So, I'm happy with that. Okay, there is a tooth. Because, fuck it. You know, I kind of realized something I didn't do. I saw it earlier. I don't have any super glue. Fuck, that's what I forgot to grab when I was in at Dollar General. Damn it! How much is the kind of printer I need? Depends on how fancy I get. I'm wanting to do like metallic colors too, so probably looking at $250. Then again, it needs like a special paper, and then it needs a gloss. I believe it's a goulash spray. It's a gloss spray that I have to put down over the top of it, I believe. I'm not 100%. I've never done it with a regular printer before. I've got a laser printer, which just does black and white. So that's where I'm like, I don't know everything I need yet. Just use a lot of model glue. I don't think you understand what I'm gluing. Let me find it. I just saw it. There it is. I was gonna glue some of this onto them. I can't use model glue on this. This is actual metal. And I just tied it into a fucking knot. You know what? That's not my current problem. Yeah, I can't use model glue on that. That has to be super glued. Okay, let's do some touch-ups here. I might give these guys a little bit of blood. Two, of course, they're world eaters. Okay, that should darken up. I did get more Ghillie Dew Green. That's for Orc Skin, obviously. And then I got more Slaughter Red? Is it Slaughter Red? No, it's Blood Red, which is my Crimson Fist colors. Also, Hayden, this is a completely different type of red than painting like Blood Angels or such. Also, I kind of didn't realize how good this base is. I kind of threw this base up, like, fuck it, add a couple black rocks to it and a touch of grass. This is a really good base for how simple it is. It just says, oh, there's a rock there, there's some grass there. That's it. That's why I say simplistic bases are better. Now, if you're going to ask me about my World Eater stuff, I plan on doing the thing every World Eater player does. They start out with 0 skulls, and the more they kill, the more skulls they have. Up until a point. Or they get, like, terrain pieces like this of dead stuff. My background noise stopped. I was finishing up the second episode of Lanterns. It's actually pretty good. I did buy HBO just for that. Oh. I wanted to go to regular YouTube. I need to listen to something. Otherwise, my brain gets extremely distracted. Hold on. Emergency, we gotta look at something. Hold up, wait a minute. I saw something and now I'm concerned. Fuck off. Vehicle. Does it not specify by vehicle? Of course it doesn't. Hold on, emergency Warhammer look. Where's the Rhino? What the fuck does this mean, GW? The Rhino wasn't in the thing. The Rhino wasn't in... No, it was everything else but the Rhino. What the fuck do they mean? I swear to God, if I don't even get my shit painted and they take it away from me, I'm gonna be pissed. I was half tempted to use that for my Space Marines too, because I was like, I don't really know what the fuck to do with it. I kind of don't want to make it Iron Warriors-y. But if it's gonna fucking go away, what the fuck? Last chance to buy. Isn't there already a fucking Space Marine Rhino version thing? Hold on. Also, it does say that to these two, which, dude, I kind of want one of these. I kind of want one of the little flyers, but I'm not gonna buy them because there's no fucking point. Huh? The ball predator, the predator of balls, are still gonna be here. Watch your balls, boys. That's such a fucking stupid joke. The Land Raider is still here. Online only, my ass. Isn't there a fucking version of like an impulsor of some sort that is basically a rhino? These are the like heavy weapons versions. It's just an impulsor, yeah? Does this... Is this not... Yeah, this is a transport. This is their replacement. Yeah, because it has that open end on it. Because it looks fucking weird as shit. Yeah, because it's all like this. Because then you got like a missile option and then a command option, I think. And basically all this is like the front half of a Rhino kit. I just closed out of it. Fantastic. There's no way that it's gonna be down here. Why is it showing me Lord of the Rings shit? I don't care about this. I can't believe that. They specifically said that the Rhino wasn't going anywhere. Maybe they're just getting rid of it to just be like, we're done making it. Yeah, pretty much. Where the fuck is the thing? I haven't even looked at the new rules stuff. I'll take a look at that off stream. Obviously, this weekend's game's not going to abide by those rules. It's just going to be standard stuff. I don't see a Rhino here. And it's not over here, too. So then, does that mean that they're also giving us the last chance to buy regular tactical squads? Oh, it's right here. I did not know that. Centurions, all the flyers, the predators. They're getting rid of the push fit. You know what's funny? You know how many people are going to be like, oh, I want the new Outriders, and then are going to accidentally buy that push fit sprue? You know how it fucking... Oh, my God. To make it slightly bigger and more expensive. But the impulsor's already there. Do you know how many people are gonna straight up buy one of these Outrider boxes thinking it's the fucking brand new one instead of these push fit bitches? Dude, somebody's gonna buy it and be like, I get some cool space, but oh, they're push fit. I didn't even know about this. Made to order classic Skaven. No Ikith Claw. Unless I'm blind. There's Queek. I know Queek. And I know, no. I know Deathmaster Snitch. And that's all I know. Oh, there he is! Ikith Claw! There he is. It's only $30. I do have $30. Oh, it's a metal mini. Nope. Nope, that's scary. Metal mini's scary. Dude, I can't believe it. I can't believe that they're like axing the Rhino kit. When they said they weren't. Who knew it? GW lies. GW lies. Huge surprise. But it's still in game. They're just not selling it anymore. Yeah. They did a metal recast of like a bunch of other minis before. Oh, I forgot. I can't believe that, man. They said they weren't touching it. Recasters gonna be the saviors of forever. Firstborn, but you didn't realize they were metal? Yeah. Did you buy them? Dude. I'm so kind of concerned on, like, metal minis. That's why I'm like, nope, I'm not going to touch them. The only metal mini, and I don't even think he's metal. If they ever redid one, there's only one mini I'd want. What is his name? What is his name? What is his name? What is his name? There he is. This is the only model I would actually get if it's metal, and that would be kind of ironic. If this is a metal mini, I would definitely get it. I don't think it's metal. I think it's resin. This model. The metal man himself. Metal minis suck. Imagine not being able to distinguish a mold line from detail. Oh, yeah. You kind of can't. You'd have to know what the model looks like fully built in order to do that. A Farsight Marksman? You can buy him, you can get him through a recaster. I already know you can. I've seen him. You can't get, like, the official GW model, but that's because they're lame and gay. No offense to you. Eternally, temporarily out of stock? On a recaster site? There's no way. Where's the recaster site? Where's the recaster site? No. The fuck is this? Also, what the fuck is this? Is Crimson Desert any good? Has anyone played it? Can you please tell me if Crimson Desert's good? Who's? Oh. Give me a second. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find it. Tau. Excuse me? Oh, it's not going to be under the Imperium, of course. Where's it at? Those are missile drones. Mark light drones. Uh-oh. It might be out of stock. Okay, it wasn't this one then. I'll show you. I'm not scared. There is a special crew model. And also some special crew model here. I've never seen this before. It is a... Oh, it's the crew dinosaur! I forgot about this. Everybody get on the floor. Alright, I do back to painting. I forgot about the crew dinosaur that they used to have. That I didn't know about until, like, last year. Refresh Hour 11? That means Cal would need to be loved. And you already know that's not the case. Okay, so we gotta do our second layer of red. That's the good thing about Space Marines is 90% of the time, if something goes away, you're getting something new. I'm half tempted to see if the red speed paint will do a better fucking job. Honestly, this might be better. That might be significantly better. That actually looks really good. Fuck my life, I gotta do this whole guy. Nope. I'm not doing him like that. This man's gonna be special. Yeah, they don't refresh anything cool unless it's Space Marines. I mean, Space Marines is getting a bike captain. There's all of that. This is actually working really fantastically, and I might change the way I paint my world eaters. That's perfect, because it gives me another reason to use this fucking color, bro. I use this color for so much now. Because it makes it that deep red that I was looking for. Because it also makes it not fucking Blood Angels red. That's the other problem, is if I don't do it like this, they just look like Blood Angels. Will these have a glazed shine? Probably not. Howdy, Josh. The only thing I do a glaze for, and it's not necessarily even a glaze. Also, I don't know how I magically did this fucking cape, but this cape is fire. Absolute fire. It looks like it's like tattered and stuff. I did that with a dry brush. Don't ask me how the fuck I did it. Oh my god, my chair just gave away. I need to get a new fucking computer chair. That's what else I'm getting this fall. But this is the only thing that gets like hit with the gloss afterwards. That's just to make it look shiny. That's it. Only them. Let's see. Let's see. Hit this. I do want to paint Angron in like. Angron was the 1 year anniversary. I want if we hit 5-year anniversary for the channel, I will be painting Angron again. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, in 5 years, probably a whole fucking new model. Here, World Eaters, here's a new model. In the 5 years that we've done this, here's one new model. It's Angron again. That's what they're gonna do. I know it. I fucking know it. Angron freehand with hazard stripes? Never. Thought you would. Had World Eaters with glazed looking shoulders? I don't know what you're talking about. The only thing I do is like the little green on the inside. And you can do that one of two ways. You can do that with Ghillie-Doo green speed paint. Or you can do it dirty down moss. This is the way I used to do it. This way is a lot better. This will make it look more metallic-y. It'll give that metallic tang look to it, and that's really it. I think I found the way I'm going to paint the rest of my World Eaters, and that is using Slaughter Red as a secondary coat. Oh! This is the two-step process. He is on a road. This is a copper undertone with Slaughter Red, which is what I'm using right now on top of these. So, I'm sorry, Blood Red speed paint over the top. And it is copper underneath and Blood Red over the top. And that's how I do my Red Corsairs. Now, I also, very clearly, don't necessarily hit everywhere either. I only paint certain areas. Some areas stay black, some areas don't. That is kind of the nice thing about Red Corsairs, is you don't have to do it like that. But yeah, that's the way I do it. And then you can no oil it. Usually it takes 2 coats of this afterwards. Then I no oil it to darken it in some areas, and then I hit it with the gloss so it's shiny. Oh, the studded area? Dude, I hate painting those studs. I'm pretty sure they're just copper because I was like, I don't want to paint them again. They're either copper or gold because they're space pirates. I did a lot of gold trim. This guy has a gold robo hand because he's a space pirate. Dude, I know I said it earlier. I love how good this tape turned out. I'm never going to be able to recreate it. I already know I'm not. Just never going to be able to recreate it. Oh, I need more red paint. Jesus Christ! I thought I had it in my hand. I was gonna shake it. I didn't even. I put it on my thumb and just fucking launched it. I forgot to get something. I forgot to get micro pens. That's all right. I got a good paycheck coming in next week, so, or not next week, in 2 weeks. So I'll be able to get it then. I did get a rosin atomizer. If you don't know what that is for fog effects for like taking videos and photos. So now, once I get rosin, I will have like a fog effect on my little rotating thing. I forget what it's called, but I'm kind of hyped about that. That'll be here sometime next week, and I'll get some rosin tomorrow probably. Yes, that was a red Corsair specifically. This one in here is a red Corsair. I do not have Huron yet. When all the red Corsair line out came out, I was like, you know what? We're gonna get the red Corsair box, and that's it. Because if I could integrate dioramas with using their bases, like cut out their base exactly, so I would need like a punch drill, not a punch drill, like a drywall drill for these sizes, all these sizes, I would absolutely do dioramas. I just forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, the reason I don't have Huron himself is because motherfucker's $90 because he has to have his fucking homies with him, and it's incredibly frustrating. It's the same reason I don't have Titus. Motherfucker's $90. Even if I get him at a discount retailer, he's still $80. It's just like, why? So I paint World Eaters, Chaos, Death Watch, and its many variants of Death Watch that I've done. Orcs, because the Armageddon box had orcs, and I had an Orc Combat Patrol for Orktober. I don't paint many Ultramarines anymore. I have... Where are they? I also got Panel Line Accent Color White on the way as well. I saw one from the past. I'll check it out later. I have... These are horses for Krieg. I still have to finish painting them all. Oh, I almost broke... Oh, that's fantastic. I forgot, we have the Slinky version from Toy Story. We have one of those riders. He came apart. I tried to rip him off his horse. Fantastically, it would have worked if I wasn't afraid to break this. I would just fucking take him off his horse. Let me continue. So that, some Mechanicus, the robots, the big robots, obviously Death Watch, a little bit of Inquisition, Leagues of Votann, Chaos, Necrons, Tau. That's my World Eaters. Some Tyranids. I'm kind of more of a monster mash for Tyranids. Other than Orcs from the old Orc Combat Patrol. So the Savage Orcs, and I have the Saturnine the Saturnine box, but I just haven't painted it for many different reasons. Yeah, the Krieg Command Squad. No, that was not 6 months ago. That was whenever the Into the Maelstrom stuff dropped, and then because I bought the Leagues of Votann box. Were they from the League? No, that wasn't Into the Maelstrom for the Krieg. The Krieg Siege Platoon came from, like, July, didn't it? You just need to wait 3 more... Oh, I thought you said you needed to wait 3 more months for your Tyranid Warriors. I'm sure. You know what? I can look when it was. Also, I don't pay retail price for any of this shit. Don't you ever pay retail price for any of this. And I just built those. I haven't even started, like, painting them. I can look at the orders. Yeah, all the Army Painter stuffs will start tomorrow. So the Armageddon box was June 23rd. And we got boys left. Well, we have more than boys left. We got Grots left and the 2 vehicles. But I wanted to take a break from that and paint World Eaters. So the the Nemesis kill team stuff, that was the 8th. I got the Krieg Siege Platoon box on my birthday, April 21st. Did I not paint anything out of it yet? When did I get the Leagues of Votann stuff? Because that came from Canada. Into the Maelstrom stuff is from the 14th of March. Okay, you know what? I don't need to keep looking at this. I'm reminding myself of how much I spent. The Leagues of Votann stuff, I don't even know when I got those. Let's just paint minis and not talk about spending habits, alright? I'm financially responsible, aren't you? God damn it, bro. I'm gonna want to fucking take every single... I'm gonna want to redo every single World Eater paint job like this, because I like this color a lot more than this color. Can you even see a difference? You can see a difference. It's slightly darker. I'm not gonna do it because it's just slightly color. It's slightly darker. But, yeah, that came from Canada. Which was very weird, because I actually had to pay extra for it. I had to pay like a $25 extra fee. What came from Britain? My Night Lord's Combat Patrol came from Britain. And obviously I'm saving that for a 24-hour stream minus this Rhino. Fuck it. No. Because I'm going to have obviously my Chaos is mixed legions. So I don't want to just be like, well, this is an Iron Warrior Rhino. But it's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense and makes good sense. It's to just feel like, well, that's Iron Warrior specific. Okay, and then we gotta do green on this. Oops. He loves Canadians. Well, I'm not going to be ordering anything from them recently because they're fucking... Never mind. I'm going to just not say words. The U.S. and Canada are having some tariff bullshit that really doesn't affect me. So, politicians be retarded. And that's offense to retarded people, me saying that. If the coat paints are blue and white, I still say cream. Cream gas masks are the perfect color. That's how I paint mine. I do cream, wraithbone, whatever you prefer. That's how I always do mine. And then I hit it with the little Ingrex Earthshade. Because you don't want to do white because your engineers Well, the engineers have skulls on theirs, and that's white. I just realized I have 5 engineers to still paint and build. With 20 more Krieger. And 3 more artillery pieces. My life's in shambles. Ingrax? There isn't an N in what? What's your idea, Eternal? Oh, God. Everyone calls it Angrax with Shade. Everyone I've heard say it says it like that. Dark blue, sponge gray, and white all over to try to make it look like winter camo. Ooh, that would be kind of difficult. I still haven't found a good sponge to... Never mind. I'm gonna have to make another fucking trip into town. I might do it after stream. Go grab super glue and a sponge to cut up. When you're using a sponge, are you using like a regular like dish sponge? Because I need to get used to using those as well. And that would be like the only way that I could do it. You got a pack of those shitty foam paintbrushes? What are you... I know what you're talking about, actually. That's to say, what the fuck are you talking about? Then I kind of realized, I'm like, you know what? I do know what you're talking about. Bro, these skulls kind of look sick like this. I'm not gonna lie. They look like crazy. Put a little bit of a dark tone on it. These kind of look like noise marine skulls. Could you imagine hating somebody so much you put their skull as a vent for your power pack? That's pretty damn funny. Hold on, my uncle just sent me a picture. He's baling hay and there are 2 random dogs. That's strange. We'll get this World Eater finished up. And then, actually, we won't finish this man. He goes back to the shelf. That's not where they are. That actually is where they are. Back with the rest of your brothers. All right, Nelson, take care, brother. Oh my god, I don't have a skull to paint on this man? Thank you, God. Thank you. No skulls. There's that. Oh, fuck. Hold on. That might be a potential fire call. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. It's just Thursday. So obviously you're not painting a fully assembled mini if you're going to plan on doing white camouflage on the face of it. That. Oh my god, I have to paint this motherfucker's arm still? Okay, quick undercoat. We might not get this man finished today. I don't know, we'll see. A very, very white man. Looks like somebody from New Jersey, because they don't go in the sun. Average New Jerseyan complexion. I will say this would probably be a really, really good color if I paint like if I'm painting Night Lords with like skin. If I'm painting Night Lord skin, right there it is. It's that super pale, never seen the sunlight type of skin. Oh god. Well, you can feel personally attacked. I didn't say it was about you. No one said it was eternal skin color. I just said people from New Jersey, because they work inside all the time. Damn it, I'm so upset that I like how this looks. You're gonna like the way it looks, I guarantee it. If you're not American, you don't even understand that bit. Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, actually, that went very well. Okay. Dude, this is wild. 354 people have stopped by stream today. Because YouTube counts shit differently now. So in YouTube's eyes, we've had 300 people stop by stream. Okay, I need to get some fresh black paint. And what else? What else? There's something else. Lead belcher. I need to shake the lead belcher up. And then a drop. So let's lead belcher some of this up. Just to add a little bit more color to those. Black paint here, there, and there. I have already painted that black? Question mark? I don't think I painted it the other color. Okay, so that still needs to be hit with this. Let's get this hit with the red coloring. Dude, I still have like 20 corn berserkers to paint. Pain. All I know is pain. They're not like Space Marines where I can knock them out in an hour. They're really not, man. I wish they were. I wish I could just bam, 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 fucking knock every one of them out in an hour. But I know I can. I gotta... that. Okay. We can go ahead and glue this on. 2 combat patrols worth, and Angron, the angry man himself, and Karn. So I have the old combat patrol with Lord Invictus. Let me look at it. Okay, so I don't have as many Khorne Berserkers as I thought. So I have the old combat patrol, which has 10 Khorne. Let me just look it up. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. I don't want to get up and grab it either. So that's not what I wanted. Google, don't fucking... Okay, so I have one with... Okay, that's what I thought it was. So, the original one had 20 Berserkers, 1 Berserker on, whatever, or Lord Invictus, and 10 Jackals. The other one, you're not seeing this. The other one is this one, which is the, yeah, let's not... Why is this in Japanese? $24! This is obviously the current one, so this is the other half. The other 10 more of these. Character already painted, another character already painted. And then I have the Gorestorm Slaughter Pack, which is kind of shitty, I'm not gonna lie. It has 6, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, let's just click on the damn thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slaughterbound. This really lame character that we kit bashed forever ago. And then it has 20 Jackals. So in total, I have 40 Jackals, 30 Berserkers, 9 8-bound, or whatever the fuck they are. 1, 2, and 4 characters. 2 named, 1 not named. 5 characters. Demon Prince, Angron, Invictus, Karn. Executioner, Lord of Executions, Master of Executions, that's what he's called. And that's it. But all those characters have been painted. There's no way I'm going to be able to paint that visor, is there? Absolutely not. We're just going to paint the other part of his flesh tone. Then we're going to have to let him sit until tomorrow. I've seen a spot that I forgot to touch up. So I have roughly 10 to 12 more of these to paint. I've only painted 1 Slaughterbound. They're not very fun to paint, I'll be totally honest. Slaughterbound are not very fun to paint. So I'm not looking for it at all. I'm not looking forward to painting them at all. There's a lot of flesh to them as well. which feels very strange. Not to mention, dude, their models kind of suck. I love my World Eater boys, but the Exalted 8-mound models are kind of trash. Oh, they took a bloodletter in and let them... yeah, they're possessed. They're basically possessed by a bloodletter. Bro, who the fuck cares? Make the models look good. Worked in the 70s. No, we're probably going to do a leg swap for that model. That's going to be the best way to do it. He's going to get the leg lengthening surgery. Where they break your shins and thighs. And then fucking grow you about 4 inches taller. That's all we're doing. We're giving him the fucking leg lengthening surgery. Oh my god, I never realized that. We're just gonna break his legs and then extend them 4 inches apiece. So that's 8 inches in total. Can you believe some people pay for that because they're so insecure about how short they are? That actually is a crazy concept to me. How can you be that insecure about not being 6 foot? Trust me, as someone who is actually 6 foot tall, it fucking sucks. Do you know how much shit I hit my fucking head on? I've had concussions before because I've not ducked before. I haven't ducked under something and I just walked full force into it. That's a concussion almost for sure. I've almost knocked myself out twice. It's not great being tall. It ain't easy being tall. I was going to say green. Then Piano Man plays. Speaking of Piano Man, I have a gripe. You know, for a song called Piano Man, there's a lot of fucking harmonica in it. Like, a huge amount of harmonica. Should be called Harmonic Man. The British don't know what the fuck they're doing, clearly. They're taking away the rhino. They took away... They took away our tactical squads. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Sickly white, and you go for the A. No. You know what? You know what's kind of strange, and I don't understand it? Especially... Oh my god. Okay. I have a question. And we know how we say GW is the racist one, right? Because, like, they made all of the Mongolians, like, they make, like, super stereotypical, like, face sculpts. Why are most of the World Eaters, aka the angriest chapter, why are most of them black? He's black. He's black. He's black. I don't know what he is. He's black. What? GW? Excuse me? I don't think we can say these things. Why did they do that? I think GW is trying to say something. GW is what is it? What's the thing? Is it a Freudian slip by GW? All the angry Marines are black. Oh fuck. Oh god, that will never not be funny to me. I noticed that like when I first started painting World Eaters, I'm like, this seems a little suspicious. And GW made all the angry Marines, all of them are black. Well, not all, but they painted a lot of them black. I was like, little Freudian slip from GW people. From the heavy metal team, whatever the fuck it's called. The painter is racist. Excuse you, who hired those painters? That's right. Dude. But, like, why did they paint a lot of them like that? Because if you look at the, okay, there's not as much. But, like, there's specifically a lot of black Space Marines for the angry chapter, and I'm kind of like, I don't know about that one, boss. I also hate. I'm gonna say something that some people don't like. I also hate the fact that people say, well, you should paint your Space Marines whatever to be inclusive. Motherfucker, they can change their skin tone at their own leisure. The only people who can't are literally salamanders. Motherfucker, I can make them blue if I want to. It wouldn't make any sense because all they're doing is changing the melanin in their skin based on the amount of radiation from the sun to protect them from cancer. But it's never made sense to me where they're like, well, he's black. Yeah, but if he goes in a different sunlight, he can be white. Like, that is something that is still a lore fact to this day, is that they can change their skin color. So it doesn't make sense on why, like, oh, you're racist because you do this or do that. I'm like, they can change their skin tone. So, like, the joke we just made kind of doesn't make sense due to actual lore reasons. But it is kind of funny still. Like, come on. They knew what the fuck they were doing. That painter knew what he was doing. Okay, so are we at a good stopping point? Because we got to let this dry long enough to do flesh tone. And that's a good process of waiting. So yeah, I'm not gonna do. No, I'm not gonna try to do the visor. Fuck it. We're gonna try to do the visor real quick, and then I have to go get the super glue and some sponges before the store closes. Okay. You thought painting eyeballs was hard. Try painting a slit. And whiffing it entirely. Actually? Not bad. What's up? Mini Croc 69. What? What's up? That up. You still feel quite hungry? Go eat. Go eat. That's my plan after stream. I'm gonna eat. I ate before stream, but I wasn't super hungry, so I was like, I'm just gonna eat the rest of this later. So I have stuff in the fridge. I got leftovers. Okay, so I do want to talk about some plans next week. So I have my lighting stuff set up. I'll have my my rosin atomizer set up so I can do smoke effects. Where is... I had a piece of terrain here that I needed to paint, but I paint the terrain a specific way. What am I sitting on? Nothing. I guess my own butt cheek, but I'm not finding the terrain piece. I'll find it eventually, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. I had McDonald's because I was lazy. I didn't want to cook. So I have the Necron Kill Team stuff that is dusty. Let's get that dust off there. Let's get that dust off there. So I have this Necron Kill Team stuff that I've still got to paint. I've still got to paint like 90% of it. If you did not know, our little line work, I'll just go get a piece that's painted. How about I do that? How about I get up and get a piece that's painted? That's a lot easier than just showing you. Where the fuck's the painted piece? Don't tell me I misplaced that. I misplaced that too. Fantastic. I will just grab one of these. I will find you terrain. I seriously have no idea where it is. But, anyways. The armor on the Krieg? I would always stick to, like, to metal. I always like having the armor looks metal. Ouch. Good paint for the skull on the back of the power pack. Used bony matter. Buy speed paint? I've never heard of that. So obviously we do our Necron Tomb World stuff like this. Man, now that I can't find it, it's bothering me. So we have airbrushed here, and we have these little glyphs that we use white paint on. So my genius self did some Googling yesterday. Actually, I did it today. They make white panel accent color. So, where's it at? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So we use this for all of our... Okay, let me grab a good shoulder pad. We use this for all of our, like, little in-colorings. Sorry, don't focus on that. We use this for all of our, like, colors, our shoulder pads and stuff. You see how it's, like, black inside. So this is really good for panel lining. They make this shit in white. They also, for those people who love it, and Necron players especially, they make it in rust effect. Do you know... I just realized terrain paint jobs would go so hard because you could literally panel line rust. Oh my god. My mind just fucking exploded. Thinking of how to paint your Storm Boys? I don't know what the Storm Boys look like. I imagine they're the jetpack boys. Why is my shit in Japanese? I am not in Japan. Yeah, the Tau Rust as well. That is a way to do the white Tau Rust. Because GW really loves doing the Rusty Tau. Oh! Is this kit still surviving? Brother, how old is this kit? How old is this kit, dude? This kit is ancient. I do kind of... What the fuck is bro doing in here? He doesn't have a license to drive this thing? And they all... Oh, I was going to say, they all look like they have robo legs, but that just might be the sculpt. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to paint these until I actually had them in hand, and I was already like doing my paint jobs. That's how I've been painting all my boys. Oh, here we go. I dropped them. That's how I've been painting these guys. Here, I've got fully finished models here. That's how I've been doing these guys. It's just like, we'll figure it out as we go. We have 2 boys in blue jeans. And 1 in brown pants, so when he poops himself, you can't see it. Fuck checkerboarding, dude. It looks fine, especially for doing it with a paintbrush. This one looks a little bit worse. This one we did second. No, I have that backwards. We did this one first, this one second. Yeah, I don't like how they do that a lot with a lot of stuff. Not just with them, but with like... Well, World Eaters have this terrible model stance of everyone is literally mid-run. I hate it. Assault Intercessors have the same fucking problem. I'm not going to pretend they don't. If you're going to ask where those came from, those were from push-fit models. There's only 5 of them, so I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. But that is going to be plans for tomorrow. We might be working on this. We'll finish up this guy, and we might start doing a little bit of terrain work. Just because Saturday, I gotta photo scan a bunch of stuff tonight. Saturday will be another game day, and then we might work on boys afterwards. Orc boys, I want to be very specific. We're going to be painting orc boys. That sounds very suspicious. I'm just gonna... I wish I could redact stuff. Where's the bleep button? I need the bleep button. Alright. I'm gonna head out, and wherever you are in the world, have a good evening and or night. Pink or red for Lasgun, go red. And I will see you in the next one.